I first asked Linda, what barriers did you face in serving refugee students during the pandemic? Her response was about resources and technology and how CalWorks helped.
Past few years, especially during the pandemic. The greatest challenge has been, in addition to communication, the technology. The students are not logging in with a computer, they're logging in with the phone. So sometimes their internet is not as good as, like, say, when they're using a Wi-Fi on a computer. Or for instance, if they're using one of those phones that they get for free, they don't have enough what's it called, memory. So they can't download the Canvas to do their homework. So that's been a big challenge. They're working. So um, I was able to contact CalWorks and they said, oh yeah, if they can get money for their books, for internet, for a laptop through the county. So let's work with them. And that's when I began this relationship with the counselors and the staff at CalWorks, because I didn't know very much about the program, what they qualified for. By the mid-semester, I saw they were joining Zoom almost daily. And I began to see in Canvas that they were submitting at least one or two assignments. And I was like, yay, because it's exciting for them. They're learning. And then some of them would even ask me, teacher, I got my laptop. How do I connect to Zoom, or how do I go to Canvas? And so I would do like an individual Zoom session with them, or call them on the phone and say, okay, now you're going to do this, and now you're going to do that. Oh yeah, I see the button. Okay, click that button. And we kind of just did like a step by step. And so when I saw the increase in activity online, I thought, this is good. So she was one of the students that participated the least, always had her camera off, her sound off. And at some point, I didn't know how else to reach out. And I think that as a team with CalWorks, we were able to help her overcome those challenges, me in the classroom and them outside with the community resources. And I think that's the great thing about CalWorks. I'm going to be very honest with you, Jan. I think that without CalWorks, I would not have survived this pandemic, because yes, I did as much as I could. And, we talked about me calling students and doing one-on-ones, but there's only so much I can do as a teacher, because I don't have all the connections outside the classroom. And CalWorks was my connection to those outside resources that students have access to. And without that teamwork, I'm going to be very honest, I don't see half my students even staying in class, because I really want to praise the team. They've done such a wonderful job. And I'm not talking just the counselors and administrators. I'm talking about, the staff, the secretaries, the clerks, the interpreters, everyone that works, the intake coordinators, every single one of them, I know goes above and beyond to help the students.